Living in alignment with your truth and purpose does not always require you to go through a massive life change. Does not always need you to go through this period of eat, pray, love, that movie, right? Does not require you to quit your job or move to a totally new country. Well, sometimes all you need to do are the very small intentional things that lights you up, that makes you joyful and happy. And all of that would slowly bring you back to you. Now in today's video, what we will learn is some of the ways that we could learn to reconnect with ourselves so that it brings us slowly to our truth. Let's begin. We have all heard the saying, strike when the iron is hot. What it actually means here is that we try to create a state of flow or a momentum when we started a new process. And in this case, this process, what we are starting is trying to reconnect with ourselves, to get to know ourselves more, our authenticity. So here is to learn how to create a state of flow towards authenticity. And here are some ideas that we could incorporate into our life to get to know us better. So you could try taking a slow walk while listening to music, things that naturally fits your soul, that makes you feel peaceful and joyful, okay? You could also be journaling down your thoughts without actually bottling up any emotions. When you put it onto paper, you get to read it and you allow free flow writing without any form of censoring, criticism or judgment, okay? You could also learn to say no to the things that drains you. So the most important point here is without any form of guilt. Know that at times we need to establish some boundaries to create distance, to place ourselves as top priority, okay? Also create the time for the things that you love, like painting, dancing, writing, singing, things like that. Even if others don't see it, you learn to appreciate your own effort and work, okay? Also cooking with intention just creates this little time for you to enjoy and savor the process, and also listening to music while you're cooking, okay? Calling and speaking to someone who truly gets you, like-minded ones, okay? Sitting in silence, even just for 5 minutes, is good enough to reconnect with yourself. So create this moment of stillness and silence, okay? They might seem very small, but they're actually not. We need to know they're all sacred, because every moment that you choose to align with what you value, you're creating momentum. You're living in a flow state. And more importantly, you're saying to yourself, this is who I really am. The key takeaway here is, no, you don't need to always have a very massive breakthrough to live your purpose. You just need to choose yourself daily. It's the small, tiny actions, okay? Over time, these small, tiny little actions, they become your life. And your life will become a reflection of your voice, your truth, okay? Your authentic self. With that, much love and light to you.